Well, if you can't tell from that, this is all for our football fans because draft day is officially here.
That's why we have our resident morning sports reporter. There he goes. Brandon T. Jones has been tracking the draft for us. Brandon, you've been following this very closely and have been waiting for this day. I know you're a big football fan, and there's some local connections that you want to tell us about. Good morning.
Oh, big time. And it feels like there's almost like a draft in between the Super Bowl and draft day, you know? So it feels really nice to have that presence of football back here. And there's going to be plenty of local connections tonight. It's always fun to watch where some of the guys out of Wazoo, Eastern, and Idaho land. All of them had some talented guys. But the biggest local connection of them all is the dude who draft experts have being called first tonight. They expect him to be the #1 overall pick. Cam Ward, quarterback out of Miami by way of Washington State. And before that, Incarnate Ward. All indications point to the Tennessee Titans taking the gunslinging, cool and composed quarterback at #1. I mean, that's a big deal, right? Think about it. Less than 2 years ago, that was the guy serving as QB1 for the Cougs. Cam has had an amazing journey from a 0-star recruit out of high school to balling out on an FCS squad, roaming the Palouse, and then shining in Miami. He's had some kind of run, and it continues tonight when the NFL commissioner shakes his hand.
I would say from high school, was just doing what it takes to win, whether I can contribute to the game or could contribute to the game. From UIW, I would say just being a gunslinger. That's who I am. That's who I'll always be as long as I play football. And then from Wazoo, I would say just relationships that I have with my teammates there. That's where I really, learn more about people, wanting to learn more about people, and I think that's helped me in the long run.
So wishing the best of luck to Cam, and as mentioned, there's quite a few local connections in this draft. So I definitely want to talk about one of Cam's former teammates. Who knows, maybe he could be teaming up with him in the future here pretty soon. And then coming up in the next half hour, we got more details on a Coug who is climbing draft boards and a guy I want to see from Eastern Washington have his name called as well. So we'll get into all of that in the next half hour, but nonetheless, I think you might be able to tell I'm pretty excited. It's drafting,
yeah.
You know what's cool is this happens, I feel like, every year. We're always talking about these local connections. We've got a good stash of.
Oh, hello.
Good Lord. All right, that's live TV
Knock
right
it
there
over
for you, folks. I apologize.
He's that excited.
I told you I'm excited about this,
so
right?
excited.
And I do think the talent is getting even better. I do want to see your Cougs,
I know.
keep some of this
Yeah.
talent around because you guys do great things over there in Pullman.
I know.
So.
We have Gardner, of course, and then River Craycraft is with the Seahawks now. So, and formerly with the Dolphins too.
Yeah.
So there's this. I don't know.
Love
I feel
River.
like there's this Miami, Washington connection. So
across the coast.
and you're the glue between it all.
Thank you.
I'll take that. That's going to put that in my new bio. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
All right.
Sorry about knocking your stuff.
Yeah, you're okay. It still works.
All right.
All right, Brandon. Thank you.